we covered about loops concept. Have you remembered, right? We covered while loop we covered, for loop we discussed what is the syntax and so on. Okay, now there are some important things I have to discuss. There are two important things I have to talk about these. Just take a bit very special care about these. What the concept here is, sir. Here, if you observe, so what is the syntax for loop or what is the syntax for while loop? I hope you people are very familiar with that. Okay, now my question here is. Here just observe carefully. Okay, if you consider, let me write some sample code for you. What is the output we are going to get in this case? Can you please confirm? I is equal to 0, I'm taking. I is equal to 0 I'm taking, while true, while true. So print hello. Okay, hello I value, hello I value I'm taking, son. And then I is equal to I plus 1. Okay, like I'm taking. Can you please confirm what the output by default we are going to get in this case? Yeah, anyone, can you please respond? What is the answer by default we are going to get? Yes, long yes condition returns a true, this body keep on going to execute. So when this loop will be terminated, this loop won't be terminated, because the condition is always true. If it's always true, so it is keep on executing infinite number of times, correct, right? Is it's keep on executing infinite number of times. Okay, now have a look once about this terminology, right? So what is the condition? Okay, condition here is there is no condition. So condition result directly I'm taking true, condition result directly I'm taking true. So while true means it is keep on executing, maybe a chance, right? So your code or your loop may be infinite, sometimes maybe a chance, sometimes intentionally you may require to do, sometimes by mistake you may do. So there may be a chance of infinite loops also. Please take a bit very special care. Now observe that if I execute this code, if I execute this code, okay, what is the answer we are going to get here is py test.py. Okay. Sir, are you seeing? It is keep on executing. It's keep on executing. Just 4,000, 5,000 times already executed. 6,000 times, 7,000 times, 8,000, 10,000. So here, it is keep on executing. How I can stop this one, sir? Okay. Control C, you require to type. Control C, we have to type. Then forcefully you are stopping. Control C, we require to type. Then forcefully we are stopping. So by this time, so here we observed 2 lakhs times already executed. 2 lakh times already executed. That's why please take a bit very special care. Okay, sir, this type of thing is by default considered infinite loop. Okay, infinite loop there may be a chance of infinite loops concept. Please take very special care. Sometimes we may have this type of requirement also. How I will do here is one small use case I will suggest, sir. Sir, while of true, sir. Okay, true. So now read the data. Read the data from the end user. Read the data from the end user. Remember this a bit very carefully, sir. Read the data from the end user. Okay, now. So read the data from the end user. If data is enough. If data is enough, or otherwise, if data is valid data, then you are not required to continue this loop. Then break, sir. Then break. So else means loop will execute again. Loop will execute again. Sir, just a normal theoretical words I execute again. Have you observed, right? So this type of thing I will ask, sir. Okay, array here. Can you please read enter username and password? If username and password are valid, you are not required to ask again. Can you please come out of the loop? Can you please come out of the loop? Break means can you please come out of the loop? Out of the loop, sir, you can write the code the code for that. If it is valid, then break, sir. Break means then the control will come out of the loop. Otherwise, again this loop will continue. We read the data from the end user. Okay, like when this loop will be terminated, can you please confirm? It is a normal theory, a normal statement, pseudo code. I'm writing pseudo code means normal regular theory I wrote, but I hope we can convert into the coding. Don't worry, sir. So when this loop will be stopped, can you please confirm? Can you please confirm when this loop will be stopped, sir? When this loop will be stopped, here if end user provided valid data, if the end user provided valid data, then I'm using break, right? Break. If data is valid, then break. You are not required to continue. If the data is not valid, invalid username or password is provided, again ask the user, please enter valid username and password. Please enter valid username and password. Okay, like sometimes, like here, just observe that I'm asking name is equal to input enter username. Okay, like next and after that password is equal to input here input enter password. Enter password. Okay, like I'm asking, sir, if a name is equal to, if a name is equal to Durga, and password is equal to Python. Assume that password is equal to Python. Oh, if name is the Durga and the password is the Python, you are not required to continue, sir. Just break. Else we even else part is not required. Okay, so if it is the break, or otherwise, just for your understanding sake, I'm taking else continue, sir. Really, this concept is not required. Really, this concept is not required. Have you observed, right? Really, this concept is not required. Okay, so now observe that if you entered username and the password, the Durga and the Python, then only it will come out. So otherwise, it is keep on asking. Okay, like now after this, okay, print thanks for confirmation, something like I'm asking thanks for confirmation. Yesterday in the last video I told, right? So something like what is your name, enter your favorite heroine. So if you entered Sunny, then only it will be stopped. Otherwise it's keep on asking same kind of thing. Yes, have you observed, right? So how many times this loop is going to execute? Infinite number of times. But if you provided data, valid data, then come out of the loop. Now observe that. Now have a look once. Yes, here py test.py, enter name Durga, enter password Java. Again it's asking enter name Durga, enter password Python. Okay, enter password some MongoDB. Okay, like again it's asking enter name Durga, enter password Python. Oh, thanks for confirmation. Like yes, I hope all the people are in the position to understand, right? Any explanation is required about this? Yes, please confirm any explanation is required about this terminology. Okay, like that's all. These my requirement care about this one. Okay, like so infinite loop sometimes infinite loop sometimes we may require to write directly while true enter username and password. If it is the case, if it is then break. Like if you are not entering valid username and password, yes, the things will be continued as usual. Okay, like so believe me, this part is not required. I told, right, this part is not required. If I'm not taking this one, automatically loop will execute again. Okay, just for your understanding sake, I told else part, but strictly speaking, else is not required. Feels comfortable? Okay, any doubt, any explanation is required? Okay, that's all. So what is the infinite story is this one. Now the next cinema. Okay, nested loops concept. Nested loops concept. Okay, like so what is the meaning of nested loop? Anyone? The name itself indicates. Can you please confirm what the meaning of nested loop? Can you please confirm what is the meaning of nested loop? Yeah, the nested loop means loop inside a loop. Okay, so sometimes we can take loop inside a loop. inside a loop. Sometimes we can take a loop inside a loop. Such type of concept is called nested loops. The name itself indicates, right? Nested. Nested means loop inside a loop is called a nested loops. Sometimes our programming requirement is like that. Then we have to do that. Okay, like sometimes our requirement is already I'm in the loop. Again, I require to take one more loop. Okay, like so we had n number of examples are there. That part I will take care. Don't worry. So here sometimes we can take a loop inside a loop. Such a type of concept is called nested loops concept. Sir, can you please give a small example so that we will get much clarity? Like you people may ask. Here, just observe that. Observe carefully. For I in range of 3. Can you please confirm what is the I value? Please respond. What is the I values? I values are, respond. I values are 0, 1, 2. So first time I is the 0, next time I is 1, next time I is the 2. You know, right? So every time this body will be executed or not? Yes, whenever I is equal to 0, this body will execute. Next, whenever I is equal to 1, this body will execute. Whenever I is equal to 2, this body will execute. Correct, line? So 3 times the body is going to be executed. Correct? Okay. Now I'm taking, so for J in range of 3. Oh, inside body, I'm taking another loop. Print I value, comma, J value I'm trying to print. That's all. So anyone, can you please confirm what is the answer by default we will get? Sir, don't think too much. Here very, very simple. This is the body, sir. This is the body. Whenever I is equal to 0, this body will be executed. And then again, whenever I is equal to 1, this body will execute. Whenever I is equal to 2, again this body will be executed. Okay, like so whenever I is equal to 0, I have to execute this body. This body means again it is the for loop. Again it is the for loop. Now, how many times this one will execute, sir? Do you know? Now J value is 0, 1, 2, it will execute. So whenever I is 0, whenever I is 0, sir, now J is equal to 0, J is equal to 1, J is equal to 2 is going to be happen. Whenever I is equal to 0, this for loop will execute completely. Means J is the 0, J is the 1, J is the 2. So means 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2 will be printed. Okay, because I value is the 0, then J value will be printed, right? Next, so sir, this for loop completed. Next, whenever I is equal to 1, whenever I is equal to 1, again this loop is going to execute. Now again, J is 0 or 1 or 2. Now 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2. Okay. Whenever I is equal to 1, this loop executed. Next, whenever I is equal to 2, again this loop is going to execute. Yeah, excellent. Anyone, can you please confirm what is the answer by default we are going to get? Respond. Can you please think a bit very carefully, sir? This is something like recursion. This is something like recursive. Yeah. Can you please confirm what is the answer by default you are going to get in this scenario? Yeah, please confirm. Okay. Yes, here 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2. Okay. Whenever I is 0, now J values are 0, 1, 2. That's why 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2. Okay, like 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2. Okay, like because whenever I value is the 1, now J is the 0, 1, 2. Same way 2, 0, next to 2, 1, next to 2, 2 is going to be happen. Next, I is equal to 0, 1, 2 happen. That's why this outer for loop is also going to be closed. Yeah. Can I expect, is it the output by default we are going to get or not? Please respond. Please respond. Is it the output we are going to get or not? Okay. Is it a nested loop concept or not? Yes. Okay. Like, let me cross check. Is it really the same answer by default we are going to get or not? Yes, 0 0 0 1 0 2 1 0 1 1 1 2 2 0 2 1 2 2. Okay, like we are going to get that's all. This is what you people should aware clearly, right? Yes. So, what is the meaning of nested loop concept? Is that clear, right? What is the meaning? Meaning of nested loop concept. Okay, loop inside a loop. Of course, multiple times we are going to use multiple examples are there, but make sure only one word. Sir, loop inside a loop is always possible. Such a type of concept is called nested loops concept. That's it. How beautiful this code. How beautiful this example. Yeah. These variables are not required to declare automatically. So this variable will be initialized with 0 1 2 automatically. We are not required to declare anything. Yeah. Next, number of loops, any number of loops we can go. We are any number of loops we can. There is no limit like. Okay, that's all. Yes, this is about what is the way, sir, how you can do that. Okay, well, yeah. Ritik Rasa, by using list concept, we can implement matrix style. That part we are going to discuss. Ritik, we will discuss in the list concept, nested list, like I will introduce, and how to print its content in the matrix style. That part I will take care. Don't worry. That's it. So these are various things what you people should aware related to, okay, related to loops concept, like, okay, well, what is the next cinema I have to discuss for you people, right? What is the next one? Is a very simple terminology, right? What is that word here is, sir, small pattern examples I want to discuss for you. Just best examples are, do you know, if you want to perfect, if you want to improve programming logical thinking, logical thinking, to improve logical thinking, to improve your programming skills, sir, here compulsory some pattern examples, you require to practice more. Okay, remember that you require to practice more. It is a very common doubt, sir, I'm not in a position to think properly. Okay, sir, I'm not, my programming knowledge is not up to the mark. Theoretically everything is understandable, but programming wise I'm not in a position to understand. Sir, is there any way to improve my logical thinking or otherwise programming skills? Like, yes, believe me, sir, best thing is, you require to practice multiple number of, okay, pattern examples, sir. Remember, give it very carefully, sir. Okay, like, small up to certain level, it is not possible to explain all. If I start explaining all the things, it will become a separate course. It will become a separate course. But anyway, I'm not going to explain well. Just at least I will bring you into that pattern world. Okay, like I will answer here. I will carry you into pattern world. Slowly, you can practice based on your comfort available time. Okay. Now here, just observe carefully, right? What's my requirement here is very simple, sir. Do you know, sometimes at your childhood, okay, sometimes you may heard about at your childhood, somewhere. 1 minute, do you have any pattern examples? Sir, have you remember pyramid pattern, right angle triangle pattern? Okay, right angle triangle pattern, like, multiple patterns are available, right? Okay, like, 1 minute. Is there any the Mongo update Python? Yeah, perfect. Okay, sir, here just observe a bit very carefully about this one. Learn 100 plus Python pattern printing programs in simple way to improve your programming skills and logical thinking. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, square pattern, triangle pattern, pyramid pattern, diamond pattern, butterfly pattern, like, multiple things are there, sir. Okay, sir, it is just this is the style what I'm expecting the output. Sir, square pattern. Next, and after that, this is with the numbers square pattern. Okay, like, sir, next, like we have multiple things are available, right? Okay, Now here all these things are different styles with alphabet symbols like right angle triangle, right angle triangle, like sir, do you know here right angle triangle. Next and after that, reverse of right angle triangle, right angle triangle reverse. Next and after that, equivalent triangle or pyramid, equivalent triangle or pyramid case. Okay, pyramid. Okay, like next and after that here reverse of pyramid. Okay, reverse of equivalent triangle. Okay, like yes, here just diamond. Okay, how to print diamond patterns? Diamond patterns with numbers. Numbers like yes, how you can print diamond pattern with numbers. Okay, like now here alphabet symbol. Next here, do you know something like this is what right of diamond pattern, right of diamond, of diamond. Okay, right of diamond, left of diamond. Okay, like we have multiple examples are there. Okay, like yes, multiple examples I prepared, sir. Okay, like left off diamond, left off diamond. Okay, like only off diamond I require. Next and after that, hollow diamond. Okay, hollow diamond, like yes, have you observed how beautiful this one? Here just you have to, whenever you are writing, automatically this hollow diamond problem, hollow diamond, you require to write. Okay, like compulsory you should have clear clarity about this. Okay, sample code and then okay, like next, not only this, alphabet symbols also how you can print array j j. Okay, like alphabet symbols also how you can print. Okay, like sir, now k l m n. Okay, like a to z all alphabet symbols, how you can print. Okay, like I prepared all these things for you people, right? Okay, just believe me, if you are going to, if you are going to practice these things, definitely it is going to be very helpful for you. I'm sure, sir, you will get much clarity in the subject. Remember carefully, right? Okay, sir, here somewhere. Okay, somewhere here, 1 minute, maybe here it's not 1 minute, one. Okay, it may be one student requirement. 1 minute, it seems. My system got stuck. It seems my edit plus got crashed. 1 minute, please. Yeah, 1 minute. Yeah. Just don't worry. So my intention is you people should require to practice related to these things, right? Highly recommended. Compulsory, believe me, sir. Your programming knowledge is going to be improved like anything. I'm sure, sir. Okay, like sir. Now, can you here just observe carefully? Okay, here just I'm trying to take there is alphabet patterns are there. One minute somewhere. Alphabet patterns, yeah. Yeah, good. Here just observe that, sir. This is my code what I have. Okay, forget about this one. This is the code what we have. Okay, here now let me take tester.py. Okay, this is the code what we have. Okay, tester.py. Okay, like sir, now here just observe that. Let me execute this one, but before that let me open our material notes also. Yeah. Okay, so definitely to improve your programming logic, these patterns are going to be very helpful. I told right here, just observe carefully. Here, this is the pattern. I wrote something like, sir, what is the output by default you are going to get? Just observe that. Observe carefully, right? Okay, py test.py. Now observe that. Yeah, are you seeing alphabet symbol A? Regarding, are you seeing alphabet symbol A? A. Okay, like sir. Similarly, suppose I want some E. I want to print E, sir. Yes, sir. This is the code related to print E, sir. Here the symbols you are not going to get that much easily. You want to write the code that much easily. You have to do so you have to analyze, then only you can write the code. Okay, sir, here observe that. Yes, E by default you are going to get. Next, I developed with respect to these alphabet symbols. Even I developed this one. Okay, some here just observe carefully. There is a small project also I did, sir. Okay, now I want to explain. Have a look once. A small example I'm trying to take. A small example I'm trying to take. Here, just have a look once, sir. Sir, enter any word to print vertically. Sir, here apple, like I'm trying to take. Yes, observe that. Are you seeing apple in the vertical way or not? Sir, A. Here, just observe A. Next and after that, P P L E. The pattern how you can, but assume that I want to print a horizontal pattern. That is the more meaningful for you people, right? Okay, now have a look once how beautiful this example I developed. Okay, here just have a look once, sir. Enter any word print horizontally. Okay, just before this vertical pattern, horizontal pattern, like I may have some example here. One minute. Yeah, vertical LED display, something like yeah. Here, actually, what I'm trying to take here is okay. Now here, see this one, sir. Observe this one. Let me. I don't want to use this one. Okay, here just observe that carefully. here what I'm trying to take is enter any uppercase alphabet symbol. Enter any uppercase alphabet symbol. Okay, like now here observe that enter any uppercase alphabet symbol, sir. Sir, Z I'm taking. Then automatically Z we are going to get. Have you observed? Next T if I can take, then automatically T we are going to get. If I can take X, sir. If I can take X, yes, X we are going to get. Okay. If I can take Y, then automatically Y we are getting. Okay, like sir, here if I can take some yes, now automatically yes we are going to get. Observe this carefully, right? So writing this code is not that much easy. A lot of analysis we require to do that. If you want to do such type of thing, happily better to practice this. Okay, highly recommended. Okay, like sir, next what I want to do is vertical printing. I want to do that, sir. Okay, this is horizontal LED display I want. Here this is the excellent example. Now have a look once. Have a okay, sir, enter any word to print horizontally. Okay, Ritik is asking, can you please print my name? Okay, now observe that. Ritik is asking, can you please print my name? Okay, now observe that. Are you seeing Ritik here or not? Okay, here just observe that. Okay, RITK, Ritik. Okay, like we are going to get. Suppose here if I entered Durga, if I entered Durga, then automatically you can see DURGA. Okay, like so how you can do with Python? Yes, this is the beautiful right what you people should aware. Friends, everyone in the position to understand. Okay, like but anyway, just for your idea sake, for your idea sake, just one or two small things I will explain, so the people who really required for this. Okay, just my videos are there in our separate durgasoftonline.com. Okay, durgasoftonline.com. Okay, just the people who required this. Okay, just observe that. Are you using anywhere patterns? It is not part of our Python regular course. Are you using? Yes, yeah, 100 plus Python pattern programs, 100 plus Python pattern programs. How much is the cost? Oh yeah, respond. How much is the cost? Huh? How much is the cost of this one? Okay, 399 means 400, right? So if I use some, I hope, add to cart, checkout, checkout, continue, continue, payable amount, offer code. Do you have any promo code? Yes, 2021 is there. Apply. Then automatically, sir, you will get 120 rupees. Okay, so don't worry. Just this is you will get with sir, this is 120. Just the people who really interested, just go through that. Okay, but up to certain level, definitely I will explain. So just to bring you to bring you into patterns world, I will some examples. But anyway, believe me, sir, believe me, the people who are struggling, the people who are struggling with sir, I'm unable to think, sir, programming skills are not there, something like I want to improve my programming skill. For them, definitely it is going to be very helpful for you people. Any are you feeling comfortable? Can I go for a small examples on the pattern? Okay, just I have to bring you into pattern world. Okay, like sir, very simple. The least example, the very beginning example, sir, I want to write a Python program, write a Python program to print n number of stars, to print n number of stars. Okay, in a row, n number of stars in a row I'm asking, sir. So just enter n value, enter n value. If I enter n value is the 4, then my requirement is star, like 4 stars I have to print. If I enter 5, then automatically star, like I get required to print. Okay, seems to be very simple example. Not required to think much, right? So n is equal to int of input of enter n value. Okay, like n is equal to int of input of enter n value. I'm taking sir. Sir, now I have to print a specified number of stars. How many stars I have to print? Can you please confirm? I respond. How many stars I have to print? How many stars I require to print? N stars. I require to print n stars. N stars. If you provide n at the 4, then 4 stars. If you provide n at the 5, then 5 stars I require to print. What I will take is multiple ways are there. Remember, for any programming example, okay, there are multiple ways are there to write the code, but this is one way I'm trying to take. So for each I value, sir, here just observe, for I in range of n, how many times this for loop is going to execute? How many times this for loop is going to execute? Respond n times. Okay, so print which symbol I require to print, sir? Star symbol I require to print. Okay, listen carefully. Print star symbol I require to print. If I can take like this, okay, what is the problem here is, there is a small problem is there. What is that? What is that problem is, now observe carefully. If I enter 4, if I enter 4, 4 stars are coming in the vertical. Sir, if I enter 5, 5 stars are coming in the vertical. Like now I have to convey. Now I have to convey. Sir, can you please print is in horizontal? After print statement, don't insert backslash n. If you don't want to insert backslash n, we have to specify n is equal to space. So star will be printed, and then it won't go to the next line. Space will be considered. Again, next star will be printed, and then space. Again, star will be printed, and then space. Star will be printed like. Now, is it going to fulfill my requirement or not? Yes, exactly. For star, like in the same line by default we are getting. N is equal to, sir, 7. Then 7 stars are going to come. N is equal to 10. 10 stars are going to come. Friends, are you feeling comfortable? How you can print a row of stars at very basics. Sir, out of 100 percentage, 0.001 beginning percentage is this one. This example is a very basic example. Okay, I hope you can understand very easily. Not required to keep much explanation. Clear, right? N is equal to input of n value. This is one way, sir. So now my requirement is, I don't want, I don't want, okay, just, is there any other way? This is the first way I'm taking, sir. Do you have any other way? Second way, sir. Do you have any other way like, it's very simple, sir. It's a very simple. Okay, why it didn't go to the next line? Venkat Reddy, have you missed input and output statement session? Venkat Reddy, have you remembered? End attribute, SCP attribute, somewhere I covered, right? End attribute, SCP attribute concept, somewhere I covered, right? Yeah, this is because of that, it won't go to the next line. Okay. Yeah. Now, I don't want this way, sir. Okay. You require a number of stars. Okay, what I want to do, print, here just observe that. Print, how many stars I have to print, sir? Star followed by space. Star followed by space. How many times I have to print? N times. Yeah, perfect. Are you getting right? How many times I require to print, sir? Star followed by space. Can you please print n number of times? Star followed by space. Can you please print n number of times? N number of times. Okay, like now, yes. Enter n value 4. Okay, 4 stars. Enter n value 7. 7 stars are going to come. Yeah, are you getting right? But anyway, you don't feel without loop. Any example we can do. Sorry, not possible. That's why better to have, my favorite is always with the loops approach, not this without loop, because scale up is not there. Okay, like clear, right? Don't try to execute the code parallelly, better to listen. Okay, so this is first example what we have, right? A program to print number of n number of stars in a row. Okay, like now my question is, write a program, write a program to print a square pattern. Write a program to print a square pattern. Square pattern, the least example. Okay, to print a square pattern. Square pattern. Okay, next level example. Okay, like sir, why I? Who is asking this question? Here, right? Just this is the syntax for while loop. For loop, I'm not going to use this I anywhere, but just to repeat this loop a number of times, I'm using the syntax. I is not I'm not going to use, but syntax sake, whenever we are taking for loop, compulsory we have to think about a variable. Yeah, Mona Jet Ali. Getting right? I'm not using this I. Don't worry. Okay. Write a program to print a square pattern. If I provide n is equal to 5, n is equal to 3, sir. Okay. Star, star, star. Okay. Star, star, star. Okay. Star, star, star. Like I have to get. Okay. This is about my requirement, right? So if I provide n is equal to 5, then 5 rows, 5 columns are there. Sir, now it's a very, very simple example, sir. It's a very, very simple example. Here, without a nested loop, with a nested loop, I will discuss. So with a nested loop is recommended to scale up for the next examples. Okay, like let me go for a small example. Here, n enter n value. If I provide n is equal to 3, sir, 3, then how many rows are required? How many rows are required? How many columns are required? Can you please confirm? How many rows are required? How many columns are required? 3 rows are required. 3 columns are required. Okay, like this is 3 rows are required. 3 columns are required. Something like something like we can. Sir, now here see, very, very simple, sir. So n stars are required in every row. Like that, n rows are required. Like n rows are required. N rows are required. Okay. Now observe carefully. Sir, I have to execute n times to print n rows. To print n rows, I have to execute n rows. N rows. Observe carefully. Can you please confirm, is it audible, right? Yeah, yeah. Can you please confirm, is it audible, right? Yeah. Okay. Now observe, I have to print n times n rows. Okay, n rows, n rows. Here for I in range of n, how many times this for loop is going to print? Please confirm. How many times this for loop is going to print? Yeah, yeah. Please confirm. N times. N times this for loop is going to print. Okay, like now every time what I have to take. So n rows. Every time I have to print one row. Every time I have to print one row. What I have to take. So print, sir, in that row, how many stars I have to print? In that row, how many stars I have to print? Sir, here star followed by space into n. First time n stars, next time n stars, next time n stars. Like this loop will be repeated n times. every time n number of stars are going to be printed. Okay, remember carefully, right? Yes. Now observe this. 5, sir. Yes. Am I in a position to get 5 stars or not? Can you please confirm? Yeah, respond. Can you please confirm? Is it possible or not? Yes. Why not? Okay, if I consider n is equal to 7. Yes, 7 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like 7 rows and 7 columns are there. Okay, like perfect. It's going to work. Clear, right? Yes. Okay, this is one way. This is one way. Simple way, sir. This is one way. Simple way. Simple way. Any doubt about this one? Any doubt about this? Any line? Do you want me to explain? Please respond. Any doubt about this one? Clear. Okay. Now the next. There is another way is also there. Don't worry. Only one way is possible. There is another way is also possible. What I will take is okay. Sir, for I in range of n. For I in range of n. In range of n means n number of rows. N rows. So n rows. This one is going to execute n times. Every time it is the responsible to print one row. For j in range of n. For j in range of n. So for every I value, I value, okay, for every I value, what I have to take is, so for j in range of n, can you please print star star? Okay, like suppose assume that n is equal to 3. Assume that n is equal to 3. Outer loop, how many times it's going to execute? Respond. N is equal to 3. Outer loop, how many times it's going to execute? 3 times. So every time this inner loop is going to execute, every time this inner loop is going to print how many stars? 3 stars. 3 stars. Okay. Now have a look once. Yeah. Enter n value 3. Oh, enter n value 3. So stars are coming, but not in our required pattern. What I have to take is array. So for every row, n stars should be in the same line. That's why comma end is equal to space. Don't go to the next line. Don't go to the next line. Okay, like I'm taking, sir. So if I is equal to 1, if I is equal to 0, now it is the responsible to print 3 stars in the same line. Okay, after printing this row, next row should be in the next line. That's why print a blank line we have to take. Yeah, think a bit carefully. Think a bit very carefully. Sir, here, so for every row, it is the responsible to print n number of stars. N number of stars. Sir, after printing n stars, next row should be in the next line. That's why just go to the next line and repeat this one. Because of this print, now next row will be printed in the next line. Remember this one, sir. If I'm not taking this one, what will happen is, observe that, enter n value 3, array, first row, second row, third row, all the rows are printed in the same line. Array, after printing first row, sir, second row should be in the next line. For that purpose, I'm taking this print statement. Yeah, feeling comfortable? Respond. Okay, here just observe that. Now am I going to get or not? N is equal to 5. Yes, 5 stars. N is equal to 5, 5 stars are coming. Okay, N is equal to 7. N is equal to 7, 7 stars are coming. Like, okay. Sonali, backslash n is not required. You have to take just a print, bracket open and bracket close. It is by default considered yes. It is by default considered yes. Okay, blank line will be printed. We are not required to use backslash n separately. So, are you feeling comfortable? So, seems to be first example is a very easy. But believe me, this nested for loop concept is going to be very helpful to go to the next level. Okay. By default, print is always going to, yes, this one is always move the cursor to the next line. Correct. Indentation at line number 5. Sir, after completing this total, now this print will be printed. This total thing is within inside. Yes, sir, this is the body. Sir, inside this outer loop. Swapning. Getting? Sir, now observe. After printing this number of stars, next this print statement. Okay, after completing these stars in that row, blank line. Swapping. Between two for loops, you can't. This total is body of outer for loop. Within the outer for loop only, we have to write this one. Yeah, the last statement. Okay, very simple, sir. Sir, here observe that for j in range of n, print star. Okay, like. Sir, now what is the problem with this? If I enter n is equal to 3, sir. So all first row, second row, third row printed in the same line or not? Yes, it is printed in the same line. Now, after printing n rows, means 3 rows, next thing should be in the next line. So after printing these 3 rows, 3 stars, next row should be in the next line. That's why after printing sufficient number of stars in the row, now blank line, this one is the responsible, okay, to move the cursor to the next line. Again a number of stars, again print a statement like. So for every I value, means for every row, print n number of stars in that row, and then go to the print. Okay, means next go move the cursor to the next row, again print, move the cursor to the next row, like. Clear? Are you feeling comfortable? Okay, yeah. So here just observe carefully. Okay, that's all. This is the second way we can do that. Okay, second way itself is like this. Now my next requirement is, sir, here my requirement is a very simple, sir. I want see this one, observe carefully, right? I want 1 1 1 2 2 2 3 3 3 I want to print. If n is equal to 3, my requirement is like this. If n is equal to 3, my requirement is like this one, sir. Okay, 1 1 1 2 2 2 3 3 3, like I have to print. So now observe carefully. Array, don't print star, better to print sir, number 1 1 1. Assume that. What is the answer we will get, sir? Here, do you know, if I can take n is equal to 3, every time 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1, like we are going to get. So now my requirement is, I don't want this one. I don't want this. Sir, I want first time 1, next time 2, next time 3. Okay. Sir, here it's a very simple terminology, right? Listen carefully. Sir, very simple. For I in range of n, what is the I value if you entered 3? Can you please confirm? What is the I value if you entered 3, 0, comma 1, comma 2? Correct, right? So 0 comma 1 comma 2. Okay, like now here, so 3 rows will be there. I is equal to 0, I is equal to 1, I is equal to 2, sir. Okay, first time I is equal to 0, I is equal to 0. Sir, second time I is equal to 1. Third time I is equal to 2, sir. I is equal to 2. Sir, in the first row, what I have to do? I have to print 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Here 2, 2, 2 I have to print. 3, 3, 3 I have to print. Can you please confirm? Can you please confirm? So here which value we have to print in that row? Can I use the word I plus 1 or not? Yeah, if I print I plus 1, then automatically my requirement is going to be fulfilled. Okay, here what I have to take is, can you please print I plus 1? Print I plus 1, print I plus 1, and then separator is this one. Okay, like is it going to fulfill my requirement or not? Can you please observe that? Enter n value 3, sir. 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. Can you please enter 5? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you please enter n value 9? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Square pattern with the digits. Clear? Okay, well, now my question is, observe carefully, right? It is my requirement is that different requirement is there. What's my requirement is, if I can take n is equal to 3, sir. If I can take n is equal to 3. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah, okay. If I can take n is equal to 3 is my requirement. Okay. Sir, my question here is, can you please print A, A, A? Can you print B, B, B? Can you print C, C, C? This is our requirement. Oh, I want to print alphabet symbols. I want to print alphabet symbols. What is the way? Very simple, sir. Do you know Unicode values are there? Capital A means Unicode value 65. You know, right? You know, right? Capital A means Unicode value 65, 65. Capital B means 66. Capital C means, do you know, 67. Okay, like we have. How to print the corresponding character if you know this number? CHR CHR character. CHR of 65. Which character will be printed, sir? A will be printed. Remember this one. Array CHR of 65. Which character will be printed? Which character will be printed, sir? A will be printed. Remember this, sir. Okay. Now, what I want to take is, suppose if n is equal to, if n is equal to 3, sir. Okay, 3 rows are there. First row, second row, third row. Okay, now I value is equal to 0, I value is equal to 1, is equal to 1, I value is equal to 2, sir. Is equal to 2. Sir, in the first row, which is symbol I require to print? A, 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 like I have to print. In the second row, which symbol I have to print? B, B, B I have to print. C, C, C I have to print. Sir, in the first row, 65 we have to print. In the second row, 65 plus 1 I have to print. Third row, 65 plus 2 I have to print. Correct, right? Respond. So in the first row, 65 plus 65, second one 65 plus 1, third one 65 plus 2. Means in every row, you have to print 65 plus I value. Correct or not? Respond. 65 plus I value. So if you print the corresponding character, now the alphabet symbol by default we are going to get R naught. Yeah, why not? Observe carefully. Observe carefully. So for J in range, CHR of 65 plus I value I'm trying to print. Yeah, 65 plus I value I'm trying to print, sir. So here whenever I is equal to 0, execute n number of times. Every time this symbol you require to print. Okay, now have a look once. Am I going to get, oh sorry, py test.py? What is the output? N is equal to 3, A, B, C. Perfect. If n is equal to 10, yes, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Clear, right? Are you feeling comfortable? Yes, am I going to get the required, okay, here output R naught. Sir, slowly, you have to analyze requirement. You have to write the code. Then you people can feel more comfortable. Okay, others, we can do that. So compulsory, there should be some pattern. It is not hard coded value. Others, okay, there should be some pattern like CHR of 65 plus I. Sri Krishna. So Python virtual machine will give left and right. The reason for that, CHR of 65 is the string plus I means in sorry, into value. It's not going to work out. Someone is asking, Sri Krishna is asking, can I take like this or not? Sir, it is a string. It is a string plus int. Immediately error we are going to get. Yeah, feeling comfortable? Okay. Yes. What is the next? My requirement is, sir, next example, a small example I'm ready to take. Okay. What is the example here is very simple. If n is equal to 5, I'm taking, sir. Okay, listen carefully. N is equal to 5. Sir, star we have to print. 2 stars we have to print. 3 stars we have to print. 4 stars we require to print. 4 stars we have to print. 5 stars we require to print. Five stars we have to print. Have you observed, right? Yes. Here is now what is this concept? Yo, right angle triangle. Right angle triangle, 90 degrees. 90 degrees. At our childhood, somewhere you may heard. Right angle triangle. Okay. Right angle triangle. This is. I want to print. Okay, this one. Okay, now let me repeat again. N is equal to 5, sir. N is equal to 5. So now in the first row, 1 star. In the second row, 2 stars. In the third row, 3 stars. In the third row, 3 stars. In the fourth row, okay, 4 stars. Fifth row, 5 stars. 5 stars. Yeah, perfect. Clear, right? Are you feeling comfortable? Okay, this is my requirement. How you can write the code for that? Very simple. Very simple, sir. What I will take here, I is equal to 0 whenever first row. I is equal to 1 whenever second row. I is equal to 2 third row. I is equal to 3. I is equal to 4. I is equal to 4. What I have to take is, sir, in every row, how many stars I have to print? Anyone, can you please tell? In every row, how many stars I require to print? I require to print how many stars? I plus 1 number of stars. Array, in the first, if I is equal to 0, 1 star. If I is equal to 1, 2 stars. If I is equal to 2, 3 stars. 3 stars. If I is equal to 3, 4 stars. 4 stars. If I is equal to 4, 5 stars. Okay, like so I plus 1 number of stars we require to print in every row. If you print I plus 1 number of stars in every row, then automatically, yes, what will happen is, so our requirement is going to be fulfilled. Very simple, sir. Very simple. Okay. For I in range of n, print how many stars I have to print, sir? Sir, print a star followed by space. How many times I have to print, sir? I plus 1 times. Okay. Here I plus 1 time I have to print. Okay, that's it. Sir, here observe. So I plus 1 time I have to print star followed by space I plus 1 time. If I is equal to 0, first time 1 star. If I is equal to 1, next row 2 stars. Like it is going to print. That's all. A simple example, right? Simplest. Yes. Observe carefully. Yeah. Enter 5. Right angle triangle. What there inside? Observe that. What there inside? Yes, here 3. Yes, if you 10. Okay. Right angle triangle by default you are going to get. Okay. Now you can analyze. Okay. You can analyze with respect to numbers, with respect to alphabet symbols. Okay. Different patterns you people can do that. Clear, right? Okay. Now my question is reverse reversed right angle triangle. Reversed right angled triangle. Reversed right angle triangle. Okay, like yeah. Here, what is the problem with that? Here, what is the problem in the third line? So for every row, I plus 1 number of stars, can you please print? I plus 1 number of stars, can you please print? Okay, this is what we require. I plus 1 number of stars you require to print. Okay, this is, sir, first time I is equal to 0 means 1 star. I is equal to 1 means 2 star. I is equal to 2 means 3 stars. Sonali, getting? Yeah. Here just there is one more reversed right angle triangle. It's a very easy. It's a very easy, sir. Don't think too much. Okay. Now my question is, let me take n is equal to 5. N is equal to 5, sir. Now here, how many stars are required? 5 stars are required. Next, 4 stars are required. Next, 3 stars are required. Next, 2 stars are required. Next, only 1 star is required. Okay. Like now observe this. Can I use the word it is the reverse right angle triangle or not? Yes. Okay. Now, sir, first time, what is the I value? I is equal to 0. Second time, what is the I value? I is equal to 1. Third time, what is the I value? I is equal to 2. Fourth time, I is equal to 3. Fifth time, I is equal to 4. Yeah, perfect. Now, so how many stars are required in every row? If n is equal to 5 and I is equal to 0, 5 stars. If n is equal to 5, I is equal to 1, sir, how many stars are required? 4 stars are required. Okay. Can I use the word in every row n minus I number of stars are required? Please confirm. N minus I number of stars are required. Correct, right? N minus I number of stars in every row. You have to identify such type of pattern. Then you can implement that. Okay, very simple. Very simple, sir. Okay, sir, for I in range, how many stars I want to print, sir? N minus I. N minus I number of stars, sir. If I print n minus I number of stars, what is the output by default you are going to get? N is equal to 5. Oh, excellent. Now n is equal to 7. Getting right? Okay, you required with pleasant mind, you required to analyze. Okay, then you can write any pattern. For any pattern, you can write the codes. Okay, for any pattern, you can write the code. Please take a bit special care. Okay, but with pleasant mind, you have to spend more time. You have to analyze. You have to identify which thing is repeating. Okay, if you can do, then happily you can do that. That's it. Okay, so the remaining examples, better to practice. Okay, it is not patterns session. If I require to talk about only patterns, I can spend at least 2 to 3 months time only on the patterns. Not at all required. Okay, you have to analyze, you require to practice, that thing must be required. Okay, from your side, practice makes sir very important. So if you are more, if you are practicing more, if you are going to think more, then so tomorrow if any new thing is going to come, yes, I hope you can easily answer. Okay, in the interviews, do you know, in the interview room, these type of things they're always ask. Can you please print this pattern? Can you please print this sequence? That sequence, like we should be in the position to answer. Okay, clear, right? Yeah. Okay, well, that's all. Okay.